If you are watching this video for the first time, make sure you are subscribing to Anantalakshmi Academy. Once you click on the subscribe button, you will see a bell icon. If you click on that bell and click on all, you will get to know whenever I upload a video. This will send you a notification. Hello everybody, welcome back to Anantalakshmi Academy. Today we are going to discuss the fourth chapter of 10th class mathematics, which is pair of linear equations in two variables. So before even getting into the introduction of it, let us try understand what is linear equation and what are these two variables, why do we need that and all. Okay, so let me give you an example. Let us consider Sita. We have a person Sita bought 3 books and 2 pens for a cost of 80 rupees. Okay, Sita went to the to a bookstall and she bought 3 books and 2 pens for a cost of 80 rupees. Now when Sita came back to school with those books and pens, some friend of her, so let us call Lakshmi is impressed with those books a lot, and she also wanted to have same kind of books and pens. So what did she do? She bought 4 books and 3 pens for a total of 110 rupees. Alright. So for Sita, she bought 3 books and 2 pens for 80 rupees. Now Lakshmi bought 4 books and 3 pens for 110 rupees. Alright. Now the two girls doesn't know the individual cost of a book or pen. They just wanted to take 3 books or 2 pens or 4 books or 3 pens, and they know the total cost. Alright, now when they got back to the school, some friends of them, they were really interested to buy these books and pens. Now they asked them, what is the cost of one book or what is the cost of one pen? How do we get that? What is this? We know the cost of 3 books plus 2 pens as 80 rupees, and for Lakshmi it is 4 books plus 3 pens as 110 rupees. But how about the individual cost of a book or pen? What are they? We do not know. So when we do not know something, they are said to be unknown. What are they? The cost of one book is not known also, or one pen is also not known, is known as unknown quantity. What is it? Those are called unknown quantities. Why do we need variables to address these unknown quantities? If you look at the title of the chapter, pair of linear equations in two variables, where does those variables get into? These unknown quantities. Now let us try figuring out how do we figure this out. Say for suppose let me put this as let the books be X and pens be Y. Okay, so Sita has three books and 2 Y is equal to 80. So let us try to guess. If the cost of book B, if a single book cost is 25 rupees and a single pen cost is 2.5 rupees, let us try guessing it. Okay, 3 into X is 3 into 25 plus 2 into 2.5 is nothing but 75 plus 5 is 80. Okay, now whatever the values that we are considering has satisfied Sita's equation of total cost of 80 rupees. Now let us try the same for Lakshmi, which is 4x plus 3y is equal to 110. Okay, 4 into 25 plus 3 into 2.5 is equal to, what is that? 4 into 25 is 100 plus 3 into 2.5 is 7.5, which is nothing but 107.5, which is less than 110. So in this case it failed. All right, what are the unknown quantities here? There are 2 unknown quantities. One is X and the other is Y, which is nothing but the books and the pens. So if we consider a single equation, not only this, if we take the value of, say for suppose 16, if we take a value of X is equal to 16 and y is equal to 16. Then let us try if this works out for Lakshmi's equation. 4 into 16 plus 3 into 16 is nothing but 64 plus 48. Isn't it? Yeah. 64 plus 48. How much this is going to be? 212. This is also greater than 110. This is also failing. So when we have, but this 16 condition, let us try if this is going to work fine for Sita's condition. 3 into 16 plus 2 into 16 is equal to 48 plus 32. Is nothing but 48 plus 2 is 50 plus 30 is 80. So this works for Sita's condition. What are the assumptions we took? X is equal to 25, y is equal to 2.5 and x is equal to 16, y is equal to 16. Both worked for this equation, which is Sita's equation, which is 3x plus 2y is equal to 80. But those values are not able to perform well in case of Lakshmi's, where she bought 4 books and 3 pens, isn't it? So when we have an equation with 2 variables, if we try going by this method, like trial and error method, we end up having n number of solutions. Okay, when we have an equation in 2 variables, single equation in 2 variables, we end up having n number of solutions. Now the question comes up, how do we figure out a unique solution for the problem? So in order to have a unique solution, in case when you have 2 variables, we need to have 2 equations. We need to have how many equations? 2 equations. So what is the case here? In order to have a unique or single solution, we must have 2 equations for 2 different variables. 2 different variables. So what are we trying to say? Now that we took the examples of 2 equations wherein we were able to figure out multiple solutions if we consider one equation which is satisfying one equation. Okay, so for that purpose, in order to get one solution, one unique solution for the 2 variables, we need to at least have 2 equations. We must have 2 equations. That is what our title says. Pair of linear equations in 2 variables. We have 2 variables. For that we have how many equations? Pair. What is pair? Pair is nothing but 2. So we have 2 linear equations in 2 variables to obtain a single solution. Alright, that is about the introduction part. So now that we understood the introduction of what is pair of linear equations in 2 variables, now how do we identify the unique solution? For this, the first method which is given in our textbook is nothing but the modal method. What is it? It is nothing but the modal method, wherein we use, what do we use in modal method? We use either rectangles or portion of rectangles to represent whatever the unknown quantities, not the unknown quantities, to represent the quantities. Okay, to represent quantities. So in modal method, how are we going to solve? In modal method, we are going to have rectangles or portion of rectangles. For the first case, we have Sita's case, wherein how many are, okay, let us decide this first. Even before Sita, notebook will be represented as, notebook is vertical lines, okay, pen is cross lines. Okay, this is how we are going to put this. Now first of all, we are going to put books and pens of Sita into consideration. Okay, now how are we going to do that? First, for Sita, we are going to do step 1. Okay, this is step 1. In step 1, we are going to put Sita's notebooks and pens into consideration. Okay, how many books does she have? 3 books. 1, 2, 3. Okay, and how many pens? 1, 2. Okay, now in order to just make you understand it clearly, I am using different color markers. The first 3 blocks are nothing but notebooks. Then coming to the second 2 things are pens. Alright, the total becomes 80. This is Sita's. Alright, next we have Lakshmi's. So first thing in model method is whatever the quantities we have, we are going to put them into rectangles or part of rectangles or rectangular portions. That's what I am going to do. For Lakshmi, it is 4 books and 3 pens, isn't it? So 1, 2, 3, 4 books, 1, 2, 3 pens, and a total of 110. Alright, again to distinguish, I am going to put this as like this. 4 books and 3 pens. Alright. Now, first thing in model method, what did we do? We just represented whatever the quantities we had into the rectangular boxes. Next, this is nothing but 3 books, 2 pens. This is 4 books and 3 pens. Now, step 2 in model method is multiply each of these quantities such that either the notebooks or the pens becomes equal in both the cases. Multiply Sita's quantities or Lakshmi's quantities in such a way that either the books or the pens becomes equal quantities. So what do we have? We have 2 pens here and 3 pens here. So I am going to multiply Sita's books and pens with 3. So that 3 2s are 6 pens, and Lakshmi's with 2. So that 2 3s are 6 pens. Alright. Now I am going to, what am I going to do? Multiply Sita's books and pens with Sita's quantities with what? 3. Okay, with 3. Okay, what does that become? Now, Sita's quantities will become, how many 3 books becomes? 3 into 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 books they become. And 2 into 3 is pens. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And 80 into 3. This is nothing but multiplying the whole set with 3. Okay. That becomes how many books? 3 into 3 is 9 books. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 books we have. 3 into 3, 9 books we have now. And then we have 6 pens. This is going to be 2 into 3 is equal to 6 pens. Now what is this 80? Now that I am applying multiplication to the whole set, 80 into 3 becomes how much? 240. Alright, now next one for Lakshmi's quantities, what I said, we need to make sure one of the quantities is becoming equal to the other one. So here we have multiplied this with 3 so that it became 6. Now here in order to get 6, we need to multiply 3 with 2. That is what I am going to do. Multiply Lakshmi's quantities by 2. Okay. Now what happens to Lakshmi's quantities? How many are there? 4 into 2 is 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 books. Okay. And 6 pens. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pens. Okay. Again, I'm using a different color code. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is nothing but 4 into 2 is equal to 8 books. Alright. Now 3 into 2 becomes how many pens? 6 pens. Alright. So this becomes 110 multiplied by 2 is nothing but 220. Clear? So far so clear. We are using model method to discuss what is figure out what is the individual cost of a book and individual cost of a pen. So now here if you see 3 3s are 9 books, 4 2s are 8 books. Alright, if I subtract these quantities, 9 books minus 8 books, 9 minus 8 books, and 6 pence and 6 pence goes off, cancels, is equal to 240 minus 220 is 20. So 9 minus 8 is 1 book. 1 book cost has come to 20 rupees. Alright, now what we said, 3 books cost is, now what happens? 3 books cost is equal to 3 into 20, 60. Isn't it? Now what would be the cost of 2 pens in case of Sita? Now that we know the cost of 1 book, 3 books is 60 rupees. Now total cost is 80. 80 minus 60 is 20. So cost of 2 pens is equal to 80 minus cost of 3 books, isn't it? So this is nothing but 80 minus 60 is equal to 20. So cost of 2 pens is 20. Cost of 1 pen is equal to 20 divided by 2 is equal to 10. So cost of a pen is 10 rupees and cost of a book cost is equal to 20 and pen is equal to 10. Cost of book and pen are now known, 20 and 10. Now let us apply the same to the next Lakshmi's quantities, if that is going to suffice Lakshmi's quantity, because earlier whenever we were taking some assumptions, we figured out that if it is satisfying Sita's condition, it is not satisfying Lakshmi's condition. So let us try if this is the same case for the solution which we figured out using the model method. So for Lakshmi's quantity, what it is, 4 into cost of book is 20 plus 3 into cost of pen is 30, which is nothing but 80 plus 30, nothing but 110. So 20 comma 10 is the ordered pair, is the pair which satisfies both conditions or equations. Alright, so here let me give you a quick recap of whatever we have discussed. First of all, we understood why do we need variables when we have unknown quantities. What are unknown quantities? When you know the sum of something and something else, sum of A and sum of B as a value, you do not know what is the exact value or individual cost of A or individual cost of B. Those are known as unknown quantities, and in order to figure out those unknown quantities, if you have just one equation with two variables, you will end up having multiple solutions to it. Okay, in order to get a single solution for the same, a unique solution for the equations, we thought if we have two variables, we need to have two equations. That is what our title says, pair of linear equations in two variables. The first method that is given for us in our textbook is using model method, where in model method we represent the quantities as the rectangles or the portion of rectangles. That is what we have tried and got the result. We figured out ultimately the cost of one book and cost of one pen such that it is satisfying both the equation we considered as the examples. All right, now that we got two different values, 20 comma 10. Okay, if we took this consideration, I told you that x is nothing but a notebook and y is nothing but pens. Whatever the value x comma y, which is nothing but an ordered pair, x comma y, the value, the ordered pair, the value of the ordered pair x comma y which satisfies both the equations is known as the solution. What is it? The solution for the pair of linear equations. Alright, that is about the model method and the introduction for us. So I hope this must be enough for this video. So I'm closing this video right here. In the next video, we will be discussing about the solutions of linear equation, pair of linear equations in two variables. I told you, right, what is a solution. We will be figuring out how to get to the solution for a pair of linear equations in two variables in the next video. So if you like the content, please do like, share and subscribe to Anantalakshmi Academy. Also, please do share this to your 10th classmates or any relatives who are studying 10th class in your circle. Thank you for watching.